Because, yeah, I may be surrounded by villains, but this is still Pernesk's house. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, no. Those are by uses. Okay. Okay, ooh, this is terrible. Nice. There's almost no need for the skeletons, but I'll do it anyways.
Dead on.
Wayfair sails made to.
Wow. Wow. Fine, stiletto. Nice.
Of course.
Stars are chipped and cracked, as if knocked to the ground and set back in place. Okay, so there was a scuffle here. So there was a scuffle, these things fell over, the jars, and someone tried, I guess, just trying to glue them back together, make it look like nothing happened. Okay, so I have to remember not to steal. Okay, I have a feeling Pranesk is locked in that room. I don't know why I'm searching through a man's things. Pranesk? Oh God, please, tell me we are not too late. How art thou, sir? Pranesk, I presume? A man lies, bound and bloodied, on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. See, and this is why, when I handed back that ring, Pranesk did not remember giving it, and the ring didn't mean anything to him because it really wasn't him. He doesn't know anything about the history of that ring. So there's a red flag right there. Gods, please, please, no more. I can't take any more. Relax, Pranesk. I have slain the ones responsible for all this. They shall not hurt thee any longer. Your lady love, Kanra, waits for thee. The man pauses, gazing up at you. You're not... Oh, praise Barath. You're not one of his men, are you? He glances nervously behind you. Nay. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pranesk. This is my house. You have to help. So who was that downstairs who took the visage of thee? An imposter. Some wizard named Nyrid. You would think you'd have, well, I guess he had that grimoire, but you would think you'd have like maybe a fancy wand or something. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Swift. Inside my own house. He blinks. Oh wow, a wizard gone drug dealer. He just turned up all of a sudden. Whatever you're holding back, spit it out, or I'll pry it out of you. I like that you're giving me the option to say these things, but this character won't say it. This would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. So he just, out of the blue, decided to show up. Pranesk looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung onto a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. Oh, God. Okay, tell me the story. What happened? He sent over the wizard Nyrid, the man downstairs, Pranesk shudders, to make up the lost copper. I guess had to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. Why should I help you? Hold still, I'll get you free. Okay, well, I killed him. And his men. Pranesk stares at you. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. He grins weakly, then seems to remember something. You've no idea what you've done for me, but... He looks up at you and away again. I need to find my love, Kanra. Only after whatever Nyrid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please. She must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she's known. 402 experience. And please, don't tell her about the Swift. About what I do. I could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe? Kanra sent me here in the first place. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. Might grab him. Here's my counteroffer. I tell her whatever I please, and you still give me that discount. Oh man, don't push your luck, Pranesk. Sorry, I think I've done enough. Perhaps you should trust your lady love and let her make her own decisions. I mean, if she truly loves you, she'll understand and take you back. I know. I can't force you to keep this secret. I just don't want to lose her. After what happened here, I'm sure she won't have anything to do with Swift. Or me if she finds out. Well, Conrad did send me here in the first place, so she does know something is up. But she doesn't know that that wasn't you. She did? Pranesk smiles brightly. That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please, bring her home, and tell her that everything is back to normal. Sure, I'll go do that. I shall tell her for thee. Friend, just get well. I can't thank you enough, truly. How I've missed my poor Kanra. One side of the overturned vase is splotched with crimson. Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed. The rumpled fabric is stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. Okay, let's get out of here. I love this game. You see, it's not all about fancy, flashy graphics. It's about the gameplay, story, and overall fun and enjoyment of the game. Now, with that being said about how it's not all about the graphics, these graphics are still just quite superb, I think. They're beautiful and just artistically designed. You know, these little minute detail that they have. You know, the little bottles here on the table. You see that? I mean, these are things that probably some folks won't really think twice about looking or not really give a care about it and just kind of walk by and, oh, I see it, but not really take too specific notice all the fine work done, you know, little, you know, food utensils and the plates. So, you know, someone like me, you know, does take notice of these things and does appreciate it. So time to head back to Kanra. While I'm at that inn, the marketplace, I should take a rest. Okay, Goose and Fox. Should I see what we have here? Because I do have things to sell.
Good day to you.
Good day. The young woman stands by a cart, watching the crowd with large, bright eyes that focus on you as you approach. Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you've come to the right place. Let's see what thou has. So are any of these unique? Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at these potions. You have one that covers health, not just endurance, but hardness also lends them a variety of more practical applications for their bright colors. Do these stone often a deep green, but the presence of pockets of iron or red jasper resembling blood splatter give the stone its name as well as its value. Is there purpose to these? I assume there is. A favorite of hummingbirds. See, it doesn't... See, let's take these plants, for example. They don't mention anything of their application, or whether they're used for crafting or not. But yet, I think there is alchemy in this game, right? So I must assume the same for these, just because it gives a description and doesn't state whether, you know, what application it's for. Probably also for alchemy or maybe enchanting or something. Even though it doesn't mention that, it might still be needed for it. Well, I don't know if you'll take any of this stuff, but oh, so you will. Yeah, go ahead, take that rod. This is a good thing maybe for me to wear. Alright. Take them. Oh, okay, cool. Just a car? You're like law enforcement. Ah. Weapons. Oh, are you this? You the merchant?
How do you do?
How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Igrun stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come to take a look? You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sunolds, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. And what's so special about Sunold? She operates in the expedition hall. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder. Sells the best equipment in the city, but Wenan keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists, members of the dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. Oh, I see. Well, I feel kind of bad for her. Seems like she's, like being forced. Let's take a look at your wares. Oh, yes. Is this like a wand? It is. I like that. This, oh, God. Slender steel scepter. Okay, oh man, I'll read this later if ever I get the coin to buy something like that. Oh my God. Oh, blunderbuss. Pistola. I'm not gonna sell everything I own just for that. But that certainly is something. It's too bad. It's so expensive. Thank you. Okay, and I said that. Oh, fine robe. Am I using the... Okay, it's the same. Okay, who would sell? Maybe you still.
Good day,
Maybe you
stranger.
sell camping gear. No. No. Okay. Perhaps.
Good day, stranger.
you. Good day to you. The merchant smiles brightly. Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing any rations for your journeys? Well, let's see. Ah, you sell camping gear. But I'm keeping one open. Well, I may as well use one. Use it. Buy it because maybe by the time I find another one, I will need to rest. Okay, and how's the stronghold doing? Finished in 1 day, 19 hours.
You must gather your part.
Okay, let me listen to the music or look at the okay, nothing has changed. Okay, that sounds fine. Well, Conra, I actually have some good and bad news. Conra looks up at you as you approach. What happened with Pernesk? Did you give him the ring? Pernesk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernesk also deals Svef. Pernesk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. He was imprisoned upstairs, and I've released him. Ooh. Pernesk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. Well, I cannot tell a lie. Well, the good news is Pernesk is still alive. He was being held captive and beaten and being held hostage upstairs, and he was being impersonated by a wizard. But this whole trouble began because he was dealing, slinging Svef. I'm not even going to ever be sure how to pronounce that, I think, but unless I hear them pronounce it. She blinks at you, stunned. I had no idea. Pernesk, She brings her fist down on the table, sloshing her drink. Damn it! How can I trust him after something like this? That he's lied to me for this long. She runs her hands through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should just be glad I found out about this before the wedding. Right now he needs help and forgiveness. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? You're smart to stay away from him. There is no other man in Defiance Bay. I'm sorry it turned out like this. Right now he needs help. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? Perhaps you're right. If he's willing to give it up, we can work this out. Seems worthwhile to give him a chance anyway. Oh, and take this. Wow, a lot of XP. Unwavering resolve added to your inventory. She unclasped something from her neck, picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Oh, this is great. This will help with my resolve, what is it? Resolve checks. What do you call those things? Persuasion checks, right? Great, great. Oh, good. Something usual. While I was in Pranesk, I learned that Pranesk was actually a swift dealer. I broke the news to Kanra. She was appalled that he had lied to her. However, I was able to convince her to give Pranesk a second chance. Now let us take a look at that. Oh, taxes collected. All earnings were lost to bandits. What? What are you talking about? Nothing to report. Taxes collected. All earnings were lost to bandits. What are you talking about? I'm not earning anything. You took nothing. I wasn't generating any kind of income. Okay. So, like I said, who did you give that thing to? Ah. Wow. Unwavering resolve. Young Talino Kiel and his father were ambushed by Vithrek whilst on their way to Twin Elms. Before the child even registered the strange arachnids, his father thrust something into his hands and told him to run. As he turned to flee, the creatures blasted him with psionic energy. Talino's mind reeled, nearly overcome by the insidious power. Suddenly, he was pulled back to his immediate surroundings, half sprinting, half stumbling away from the Vithrek, and his stricken father. Talino made it to the edge of town before he collapsed. The town guards were baffled at how the child had withstood the attack. The item his father had given him was an old silver medallion. It was badly worn and missing its chain, and the words, "Do not yield to fear," were barely visible upon its surface. As soon as he came of age, Talino joined the personnel guard of a local thane. When he did, he strung it on a thin silver chain and commissioned a priest to enchant the medallion with additional protective wards. Talino went missing years later whilst on an expedition in the White March. Wow, I like that. So this will help against certain negative effects like fear and stuff like that, as well as these persuasion checks. Convincing performances. Okay, so I have to give up my cloak. It makes absolutely no sense. I should be able to use an amulet and a cloak. I mean, they don't take the same slot. Fortitude, reflex, and will. Pretty comfortable. Seem to be lower in the reflex, so I'll give it to you. Okay. It doesn't actually show the cloak on me though. Or does it? It does. It's a different color though. Okay, so it's like the color, I guess, how it would look to match their outfit. Okay. Time to rest.
Hail and well met.
Hail to thee. If I could get a room, sir, I'll show you what I've got. Your basic room, please. Excellent. And I think I said I was going to go to Andra's Gift, which is like a seedy part of the neighborhood. I don't think this is actually an official quest, but... Okay, it was this bloody note. Needed to deliver our haul for Kern to sell. He will not speak to you unless you know the words. Okay. After dark. Okay. Catacombs. This is where I believe the blacksmith said there was a fellow blacksmith being forced to make weapons for people for the dozen. So I should actually pay that place a visit. Mainly because I can't do anything because it's not dark yet. I mean, I wish this would tell me exactly like what time it is. I mean, I have to go by, you know, just visually checking whether it's day or night. So what is this, a play? Actor, yeah. Crumbled loaves and shredded flyers float in the waters. Guys need to clean that up. Okay, so let's pay a visit first to the expedition hall. So did you get him the dagger? Oh, you know what? I'm right here. Let's go ahead and check out this dormitory. Hello. Someone's been reshelving improperly. When Fexa finds out. Any aspects of the interface? Colorblind mode. Nothing to show me a time of day, so okay. Hello?
How do you do?
By Whale's eyeless face, you are one short ogre? Hey, but why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? You are flying on something. Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf. Or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Yeah. What you smoking? White leaf? Snowcap? He clasps his hands and laughs. Snowcap. Snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. He beams at you and nods his head. You're a scrivener? I don't know what that is, but I'll go with it. He nods. Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Yeah, you've been eating a little bit too much there, pal. What can you tell me about this dormitory? It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener, yes. He sniffs. This place smells like old stockings. Okay, let's get to it. What are you selling? White leaf. I have not delved into alchemy yet. Okay, guys, you know, before I proceed, I need to just take a minor intermission here, and my scriveners here, and I'll see about continuing. It's 1:52, so I may still continue for a little bit more, but maybe not. So we'll see. So I'll just say it right now. You know, thanks for watching. Please, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time.